Most of the time, in this mundane realm, happiness is fleeting, and sorrow too often is a part of life. Thankfully, we are blessed to find artistic expressions around us to brighten the days and soothe our hearts, whether through painting, melody, verse, or dance. The creative works and poetry of Supreme Master Ching indeed uplift the minds and spirits of people worldwide, truly honoring the noble role of art on our earth.
On May 29, 2011, a concert was held in celebration of the premiere of the all-access or Vietnamese editions of Celestial Art, a compilation of Supreme Master Ching Hai's heaven-inspired art pieces and designs, and The Love of Centuries, her most recent exquisite poetry collection to date. Organised by the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association, Celestial Art and The Love of Centuries, Glorify Earth with Heavenly Love and Beauty, was held at Sukhothai Thammathilat Open University in Nonthaburi, Thailand.
Graceful dances and original music compositions transported the audience to celestial realms, inspired by Supreme Master Ching Hai's poetry, paintings, and other art creations. The artist included acclaimed singer Mr. Yui Wan, vegan singer Miss Ho Win Hung, vegetarian singer Miss Hung Yung, the Saigon Symphony, the Shonghua Dance Troupe, and more.
Esteemed guest speakers also shared their thoughts about Supreme Master Ching Hai's artistry, such as Mr. Chung Wan Lok, a renowned all-access composer, Ms. Win Thi Hom Nhang, a poet, playwright and former director of Vietnam film, and Mr. Ngo Dinh Nguyen, also known as Painter Nim, member of the Association of Vietnam Art.
Despite her busy schedule, invited guest of honor, Supreme Master Ching Hai, set aside time to attend the event via video conference, during which she expressed her heartfelt appreciation for all artists and their precious contributions to our world.
The artists, they are truly here to beautify the world with their genuine loving spirit and exceptional talents. They make us happy, not only with their artistic creations, but also through their gentleness and benevolent hearts. All this should be appreciated and supported in whatever means possible while they are working to beautify this planet.
We now invite you to enjoy part 5 of the 6-part series rebroadcast of the live book premiere concert celebrating the all-access of Vietnamese editions of Supreme Master Ching Hai's Celestial Art and The Love of Centuries.
Câu hỏi thứ hai của chúng con đến từ nhạc sĩ Thuần Chay Thái An, Ủy viên Ban chấp hành chi hội âm nhạc Hội Sân khấu Sài Gòn.
The second question comes from vegan composer Tai An, member of the Executive Committee of Music Division, Saigon Theatrical Association. Mr. Tai An, please ask your question.
Chào nhạc sĩ Tai An.
Chào ngài. Dạ.
Chào nhạc sĩ.
Dạ.
Nhạc sĩ tu tại gia, nhạc sĩ thầy tu tại gia.
Dạ.
Ăn chay, ăn thuần chay nữa, giỏi quá, cảm ơn hả?
Dạ. Dạ, kính thưa ngài Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư. Xin ngài chia sẻ giá trị nghệ thuật của tác phẩm do người nghệ sĩ khai ngộ tâm linh sáng tác. Có khác gì tác phẩm nghệ thuật của người nghệ sĩ bình thường? Cụ thể, khi chiêm ngưỡng những sáng tạo nghệ thuật tuyệt mỹ của Ngài, người thưởng lãm sẽ có được những lợi ích tâm linh gì?
Cảm ơn Thái An hả? Dạ. Xin phép nói tiếng Anh nữa nha. Ok.
Dạ.
Put on your heavenly ears. Bỏ cái tai thần vô đi đừng nghe. Yeah. Thái An hả?
Yeah.
As I said before, if we are in tune with heaven, there are heavenly blessings hidden within our artwork. People will feel happy, touched, and or elated while enjoying our work. But in any case, most of artists, they are in tune with heaven, more or less. Yes. So their work will always offer the viewers or the audience somehow very uplifting moments in life. Very, very uplifting kind of moments in life. Even I enjoy all artists' work. Yes, tune in or not tune in, but they do tune in their way because they need inspiration. When they're quiet down, they're searching their soul for new creation, new piece of music, new song. Then at that time, they're also meditating in their own way. Yes, it's just that some meditation method offer deeper connection with our higher self. Ông chủ á, our master self inside. Yes, chủ nhân á, the real original, the real master, that is our true original self. Bản lai diện mục á, okay. So the artists, in any case, they are always in tune, partially or completely to heaven. That's why they can create exceptional music, lovely songs, enchanting poems, and breathtaking paintings, etc., etc., or very inspiring photography, or sculptures, etc., etc. Yes. So people always enjoy, and feel uplifted by their work. And as for my own humble artwork, people who are in contact with them, some say that they are touched to tears, and some feel the urge to change for the better. Yes, and bettering their life, yes. So the people are even inspired to produce their own artwork after seeing mine. Yes, maybe because my artwork is so simple, so easy, so I look like even children can do it. Maybe I have a child in my heart, so everything I do is spontaneous, easy, simple. Even poetry, I don't think in advance. I suddenly want to write it, and I just write it down, and the lines just come out like copy from inside my head. Mostly, I don't even think. I told you one of the instances, for example, a long time ago, I was in Germany, yeah? And sometimes I write poetry, and then my Buddhist teacher, the monk, yeah, print them in the Buddhist magazine. And many long time I didn't write because I was busy with the Vietnamese refugee at that time. I was busy, didn't write anything. And then one day he called me, he said, "Hey, how come you don't write anything anymore? Please write something, huh?" And I immediately tell him, "Okay, master, do you have a pen?" He said, "Yes, have." Okay, I said, "Okay, write down." And then I just read it to him, and he wrote it down just as is. We did not change one word. Just immediately at that time, just like that. It just came to my mind. And then immediately he wrote down. And that poem surprised me also as it comes out because we didn't plan up to that second that he called. We didn't plan nothing. I did not even know that I was going to tell him to write a poem. It just came out. Yeah, for example, like that. I'm just so blessed. And maybe that's why it touched people, because it comes from heaven. It comes from nowhere. It doesn't come from my ego. It doesn't come from my desire to be famous or to show off something. It just came because it's necessary, because I need to write it, or because somebody else needs me to write it, okay? So when people look at it, the real emotion comes out. So they cry, or they change their life for the better, or they might think more about their spiritual life or heavenly quality and beauty inside. See? In our mundane lives, we spend so much time and energy in going to work, sweating out 8-10 hours a day, and sometimes not even enough to spend, raising families and relatives and paying our bills. The day-to-day routine is made to bind us into material existence, busying us no ends. So it's not always gracious or inspiring, even for the true artist. So this is a very pitiful situation, because many artists are so tied up in mundane demand of life that sometimes they could not even write the best as they wanted, or they could not write as often as they want, or could not produce as exceptional an art piece as their heart wished to do. They could not offer the world more than what they already did. They could have done more if they are not so tied up with this material wheel of burdens that keep everybody in bondage. Yes. So during a hectic, tiring day, a piece of art, or maybe, for example, my jewelry might be a reminder of the divine inner wonder for the one who wears the jewelry or the one who looks at it. And my lamps, for example, bring not only light and comfort to brighten the home, but each one has a unique design and a special name for its spiritual meaning to reawaken the spiritual splendor within each of the enjoyer. Like blessing light, the Western paradise, complete satisfaction, etc., etc. And perhaps when passing by my painting for a moment, the onlooker might remember his own spark of spirituality within. And that's just the aura that the painting or my art creation carries. But we must remember that this kind of celestial art is still only a copy of the real celestial creation of the heavenly abode. For example, the jewelry or clothing that I design even are often shining, and many people are mesmerized by them. But compared to this, in heaven, everything is far more radiant and dazzling. We cannot imagine. We cannot truly bring that into this world. Yes. And the jewels emanate light that extends very, very far, not just shining a little bit like the diamonds that we have. So I hope that my creations can be such a reminder of our glorious inner original self and an enticing glimpse of our real home in heaven. But nevertheless, all the art piece of the artist, if they have enough time and enough relaxation, they can always bring a part of heaven to earth to please the art lovers. Thank you, Thái An, for your music as well.
Thank you for your answer, Master.
Xin cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn chị Thái An.
Tiếp theo xin kính mời nghệ sĩ trưởng chay Hương Dung đặt câu hỏi.
Thank you, Master. Following is a question from artist Hong Jun, who is also a vegetarian.
Wow, so many virtuous artists. I'm so happy. Thank you. Chào Hương Dung.
Xin kính chào sư phụ.
Mình là đồng chí nha. Đồng chí để mà tu hành với nhau, đồng chí hướng mà. Đồng chí để làm sạch trái đất, đồng chí để bảo vệ địa cầu, đồng chí để bảo vệ mọi người và bảo vệ mọi vật. Chào Hương Dung. Đẹp nữa, ăn chay đẹp.
Xin cảm ơn sư phụ. Kính thưa sư phụ, được biết những tác phẩm nghệ thuật của sư phụ được lấy ý tưởng từ thiên đàng, có thể thăng hoa trong đời sống và chuyển hóa tâm thức rất lớn. Kính xin sư phụ khai thị và cho biết làm thế nào nghệ sĩ có thể đưa được nghệ thuật thiên đàng đến gần hơn với công chúng.
Yeah. Yes, thank you first of all for saving the lives of the animals and saving the planet as a consequence. You are a hero. You're my hero. Well, Ms. Hương Yong, permit me to speak English, okay? Yeah. As you are gifted artist yourself, you are a very gifted artist. I am sure there were times you have felt that you truly reached the audience by touching their heart or by stirring some awareness inside that might have been dormant before. In this way, the artist can already bring celestial art to the public. Your creative expression can melt hearts, evoke tears and laughter, and soothe people's troubled minds, at least to some extent or temporarily. So, to reach the public even better, the artists can share their work to uplift others. By expositions, for example, whatever they can, by presenting their art through different means, by air, by ad, even by internet, which shares things so fast and easily nowadays. And of course, by heaven blessing and affinity with others around us in the world. I suggest we just be true to our heart and our noble self. Then the public will feel it and recognize the truth in your creation and the expression that you sincerely want to convey through your artwork. Because these things also resonate within their inner self. Some people have said that they like my poetry because it's simple and comes from the heart. It feels real to them. So maybe it's because I just express what I'm feeling with honesty, yes? And that's my personal situation, my personal creating circumstance. I create things spontaneously. First of all, because that's just the way it is. And second, because I don't have time, God knows that. And if I had to wait for next month to create a painting or wait 2-3 weeks to finish the painting, then I cannot do the next work. Or if I have to wait all day long to write a poem, then everything else, the world will just go anywhere else and I'm still standing here alone. Yes. So the readers should feel a connection to our artwork or to the poem that we wrote. I'm sure that you are also doing the same, Ms. Hương Yong. And all the genuine-hearted artists here or elsewhere are doing the same. It has to come from the genuine, sincere feeling in our heart. So we all do what we can to spread positive, happy consciousness within our world, to lessen sorrow and suffering, to bring love and peace into our life and the life of all on this planet. Thanks for contributing beauty to this world, Ms. Hương Yong, and thanks for your question. Thanks for being here. God bless you.
Xin cảm ơn sư phụ và xin được mượn một câu của ban biên tập Hội Quốc tế Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư. Xin cảm tạ Ngài đã mang đến cho đời một suối nguồn yêu thương vĩnh cửu. Xin cảm ơn.
Buddha bless you.
Thank you, Master. The next question is from Win T. Kim Na, editor at Style TV Channel.
Câu hỏi tiếp theo đến từ chị Nguyễn Thị Kim Ngân, biên tập viên của kênh truyền hình Style TV.
Hân hạnh chào Kim Ngân.
Kim Ngân xin chào Ngài Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư.
Ôi chào người đẹp, wow, vừa trẻ vừa đẹp mà vừa có tài nữa.
Xin cảm ơn Ngài. Thì sư biết không, Kim Ngân đang rất là vui và cảm giác rất là gần gũi với Ngài. Tại vì thưa Ngài cũng như quý vị là Kim Ngân không thể hình dung là mình đang đứng đây đang được giao lưu trực tiếp với Ngài. Mặc dù là không phải là có thể một sở thị trong tại hội trường này, nhưng mà đang trao đổi, giao lưu qua trực tuyến nhưng cũng rất là gần gũi. Xin chào Ngài.
I'm glad.
Kim Ngân cũng có những cái thắc mắc mong muốn được nghe Ngài chia sẻ. Vì Ngài đã chia sẻ rất nhiều cái triết lý giáo huấn cho tất cả mọi người về cái bảo vệ môi trường môi sinh rồi. Và cái triết lý giống như là một cái cách thức để mà những người nghệ sĩ họ xem đó như là một cái kim chỉ nam để mà họ thực hiện. Thì thưa Ngài, đối với những người nghệ sĩ thì họ được thiên phú tài năng về nghệ thuật và đó như là một cái món quà. Và như vậy thì xin Ngài có thể chia sẻ một cách thức nào đó mà họ sử dụng cái món quà đó góp phần nâng cao cái tâm thức của nhân loại.
Cảm ơn Kim Ngân đã có lòng quan tâm tới thế giới. Cho phép nói tiếng Anh ha. Yeah. Well, the artists, they are doing their best in their ways and in whatever means and either easy or difficult situations that they have to deal with in order to offer their best to the world already. Yes. They do it naturally most of the time through their love of what they do, through the inner bestowed gift, as you said, from heaven. They cannot just do anything else except to serve art lovers through their talents, their gifted talents, as you said. Yes, this is their mission. Yes, the famous American actor Morgan Freeman has said jokingly that the reason actors, artists, writers have agents is because we would do it for nothing. You see, if there has not been for the agents to arrange a financial payment for them, the artists would do it for nothing. Why? Because they love it so much. They love to do what they do. They love to express the beautiful feeling into the canvas or into the songs or into the word, into music instruments, that they would do it for free anyway. Therefore, Morgan Freeman has said that if the agents were not there, the artists would do it for free, for nothing. Then they would have nothing to eat even. That's why in the old time, when we did not have enough communication system like internet like now, many artists truly starve while living. And after they die, their art piece, painting, sells for millions and millions of US dollars. Isn't that ironic? But that's the way it was. It's better now. Many artists before really live in poverty because they would not even think of taking money for anything that they do. They just love to express the artistic ability that within themselves to offer to the world. That's why I have mentioned before that the world should give more recognition, support, practically, materially to the artists, because they would not know how to manage their finance system. They don't even think about it. Their head are in the cloud. Their heart are in the dream. Their spirit are in some heavenly world that is all nice and rosy. Yes? So we have to take care of them. We have to protect them because they're vulnerable to this harsh materialistic world. We have to protect the artists anywhere we can. I truly, sincerely mean that. Yes. Well, the artists, they just have to express themselves creatively, and they love doing that. You see, nowadays, artistic expression can touch many people because we have communication improvement. You see, just like one song can be heard by thousands or millions of people on the radio, all over on the planet. Yeah, Miss Kim Ngân, as someone in the field of television yourself, you know that a single program or even one sentence uttered on your television or any television goes far, far on to the other corner of the planet. Yes, and a picture, as they said, is worth 1,000 words. So the television people, they're also artists, you see? Yes, yes. The artists and creatively endow people among us, even like yourself, could bless our world if they consciously use their gift in a positive, constructive, healing directions. Yes. So I think that the artists, like all of us, should take care to elevate ourselves so that we can be more in tune with the heavenly creative force. Then our work and our beings will bring upliftment to people and benefit all in different directions, even before we put our thought into canvas or into musical note or into sentences of poetry. Thank you, Kim Ngang, người đẹp. Đồng chí đẹp.
Thank you, Master.
You are beautiful, really. Isn't she beautiful? Wow, Vietnamese girl is so beautiful.
Cảm ơn sư phụ.
You're welcome. Không có chi. Còn nữa không?
Cảm ơn sư phụ. Câu hỏi thứ 5 của phần vấn đáp đến từ tiến sĩ sinh học Ngô Đức Vượng, nguyên cựu giảng viên Đại học Quốc gia Hà Nội và Đại học Đà Lạt. Tiến sĩ Ngô Đức Vượng cũng là người thuần chay.
Wow. Wow, chào,
xin kính chào
đồng chí
phụ
Tu Hành Vượng. Nước da sao mà đẹp quá vậy? Chắc ăn chay hả? Ăn chay đẹp hả?
Ăn
nước
chay lâu
da
lắm rồi.
mịn màng giống đàn bà, người ta ghen chết á.
Con ăn chay và ăn gạo lứt với mè.
Vậy hả? Chào bác sĩ.
Gần 30 năm nay.
Wow. What can I do for you?
Thưa sư phụ.
Bác Vượng.
Vâng.
Yes.
Con xin hỏi sư phụ câu hỏi gồm có 2 ý sau đây ạ. Xin Ngài chia sẻ, có phải Ngài đang dẫn dắt nhân loại xây dựng hành tinh này thành địa đàng như một tác phẩm Ngài đã đề cập đến, với 2 yếu tố là tình thương và phẩm chất thiên đàng vốn sẵn có bên trong chính mỗi con người hay không? Và ý thứ hai, ý này con rất thiết tha, suy nghĩ nhiều lắm là nếu đúng như thế thì làm thế nào để phát triển được 2 cái yếu tố đó vốn sẵn có của mình? Xin hết ạ.
Thank you, Dr. Ngô. Cho phép nói tiếng Anh nữa nha. Okay, yes, yes. That was a nice expression of likening Eden to a work of art. But truly, I don't know if I am doing what you said I am doing. Leading the world or something like that, it sounds very big for my small person. I'm only a small girl. But it's nice of you, thank you. Yes. I think myself, I am only doing my best as a humble world citizen. Just a humble world citizen like you are, to help remind people to return to our original nobility and loving quality of heaven. Yes, the rest is up to humans, fellow beings' willingness and heaven's merciful grace. Yes, but if everyone were vegan like you are and concerned about our planet and other co-inhabitants, including humans and animals and trees and plants, we could truly have an Eden on earth in no time, and this planet would be a beautiful masterpiece, the greatest art work of all time. But not all of us may be artists, or even art critics, or art historians, or art buyers, or art lovers. But it seems to me that all of us do love beauty and perfection. So you may not be a painter, Dr. Ngô, but as a scientist, you can appreciate the delicate symmetry of a butterfly's wings and the effect that they do for our planetary system. You understand the intelligence of the humble seed that receives the sunlight and grows into a perfect, majestic, grand tree. You understand the quantum physics. You understand the work of the intricate system, beautiful universe. So perhaps a biologist's respect for nature and life itself is not that different from an artist, is it? It's a different kind of artist and art lovers, yes. And thirst, expression of life, is also presented in a biologist person like yourself. Because life is also a great art. Yes, biology of our planet is great art. The whole planet is a great art, the great creation. So everything we love in this life is the love of art. Yes, so biologists or otherwise is the same, all art lovers. Yes, we like to include you in our group anyway. To more crowded artists, more crowded art lover, and then it's a win-win situation. We have more power. Okay. The biologist studies life, and the artist reflects or draws inspiration from life. So we are the same, different but the same. Yes, the biologist and the artist and art lover all have a love for life inside, deep inside, and we all have the capacity of sensitivity that artists or scientists possess. We just have to kindle and cultivate these qualities. Then we will know what needs to be done to help our planet, and together we'll build an Eden on earth of beauty and perfection that we all love. That will honor and preserve this magnificent life. Thank you, Dr. Ngô.
Cảm ơn sư phụ.
And you are us now. You are an artist level group. Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Cảm ơn sư phụ. Câu hỏi cuối cùng của phần vấn đáp đến từ họa sĩ Nông Vĩnh Quang.
Thank you, Master. The last question of the question and answer session is from artist Nông Vĩnh Quang.
Dạ con kính chào sư phụ.
Chào anh Quang. Đẹp trai. Có ăn chay chưa? Sắp ăn chay hả? Ăn chay rồi hả? Oh, thank you. You're beautiful.
Dạ thưa sư phụ.
Yes, welcome.
Thiên nhiên là một trong những cảm hứng sáng tạo chủ đạo của người nghệ sĩ. Nhưng sau đại họa sóng thần tại Nhật Bản và những cái hậu quả khác của biến đổi khí hậu toàn cầu, chính con cũng là người nghệ sĩ cảm thấy choáng váng về mặt tinh thần. Con người có thể là nguyên nhân gây ra những đại họa thiên nhiên có sức hủy diệt, thậm chí còn tàn khốc hơn cả chiến tranh. Kính mong sư phụ là một người nghệ sĩ thì có thể làm gì để giúp xoa dịu những ảnh hưởng đang xảy ra của hâm nóng toàn cầu, để mang lại không chỉ những giá trị trong cuộc sống mà còn hướng đến các giá trị tâm linh.
Yeah. You're right. Xin phép nói tiếng Anh nữa ha. Okay. Anh Nông hả? You are right. And your intuition is correct. And thanks for concerning about our fellow human beings. Yes, it's true. It is true that we humans have mighty power, both to create and to destroy. I too, like you are, and like many of our fellow beings, are heartbroken to see the tragic devastation in Japan, for example. And not just Japan, but now so many countries are suffering from the effect of disasters like earthquake, floods, and droughts. That the rising cost of human lives and shortages of all comforts have created what the United Nations World Food Program is calling the silent tsunami. It's more scary than the open tsunami that we have witnessed. The tsunami in nature comes and goes maybe, but this silent tsunami named by the United Nations World Food Program is a long-lasting and silently destructive one. Nevertheless, it's very mighty and continuing making havoc around the world. As an artist, perhaps like everyone else, even though we think we cannot do much, but we could contribute our individual capacity to help our world. We can voice our concerns and opinions through our artistic creation. We can bring our feeling, loving consideration into the turbulent world through our art to awaken humans' dormant divine nature and compassionate spirit. All this must come from our sincere intention to heal the planet and to make it a better place and to make it heaven on earth. And above all, we should, as mentioned earlier, first heal ourselves. Heal ourselves of all inflicted wrong concepts. Heal ourselves of wounds sustained by wrong actions and influences. We were perfection incarnate, but we have been contaminated by all that is surrounding us and by the negative influence of the negative power, which is in opposition with the positive power on this planet. Yes. And we should go forth into the right direction according to virtuous principles left for us by our ancient sages and saints like Buddha, Jesus, Mohammed, Guru Nanak, Mahavira, etc., etc. Then, when we are in good health physically, mentally, and spiritually, we can also heal the world. Pray if we can. Meditate if we know how. Lead a life of exemplary noble conduct as best as we understand, all in dedication to world peace and world vegan. That is the word of compassion. There's no world peace without compassion. There's no world peace without loving kindness among all inhabitants, including animals. We should live in peace with all creation. Start with a loving way of life, a vegan diet, or even breatharian diet, but at least a vegan diet, the non-violent way of life. Let peace and love begin with us, with our individual self, with our family, with our friends. Begin on our plate, on our table. The world peace will come true. Then, the baby step is vegan. Leading to a great destination of world peace and harmony among all beings. Thank you, Dr. Quang. Nông Vĩnh Quang.
Dạ vâng.
Cảm ơn anh
sư
Quang.
phụ.
Dạ, cảm ơn you. Cảm ơn Quang đến tham dự. Support. Thank you, thank you. And you are very handsome. Đẹp trai hả? Đẹp trai ở bên trong phải đẹp luôn thì nó ok. Perfect. All right. Any more question?
Master, that was our last question.
Oh yeah, good. Otherwise, we will stay here forever and your program will never finish. Thank you all. The artists, the performers, the audience, the questioners, all people. Thank you again, Thailand. May God bless you all. Buddha bless you all.
Master, we're grateful to you for taking your valuable time from your busy schedule today and joining us in our premiere. We hope that your profound answers full of wisdom have satisfied the longing for better understanding of the two wonderful masterpieces, Celestial Art and The Love of Centuries.
Yeah.
Master, your presence today is a great joy for all of us, and we will continue with the celebration of the book premiere, the Alasis edition of your two beautiful books. It would be a great joy and privilege if you could stay for the rest of the program, but we also understand that you have an extremely busy schedule. If you are unable to remain with us until the closing of today's celebration, can you stay, Master?
I love to stay. It's just that if I stay, I will have to delay some other work. It's very difficult for me to say yes or no. You see, if it's no, I just go meditate and take care of all the work. If yes, it's because I want to show my gratitude to all your hard work in organizing and traveling great distance to come here. I feel either way is a hard choice, but to show my gratitude to you and the artists and Thailand and all the people who travel long distance here, I would stay as long as I can, but I say goodbye now in case I cannot say goodbye at the end of the program. Is that all right?
Yes, Master. Yes.
I stay.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just because you work so hard and people are so sincere and risking all things and forsaking all things to come here, I feel I'm obliged to. I also love your program, of course. Okay, let's continue. And I wish you all the best because your program will continue and I don't want to interrupt. And afterward, have a nice meal, have a good communication and love sharing with each other, and have a nice traveling home. And may God and Buddha bless you forever, forever. And bless Thailand especially. Thank you.
Thank you, Master. Thank you for staying as long as you can. Thank you so much.
I thank you. I have to thank you, all of you. All right, please continue. So our guests will not feel too restless. Is it very hot there? Have enough aircon?
Yes, it's very comfortable, Master.
Would you ask the audience if they like to have a break before we start again? Maybe it's too long already.
Does anyone need a break, or would everyone like to continue?
They would like to continue, Master.
They would like to continue,
fine.
Master.
Yes, good. I'm here.
Okay, thank
but
you.
But please go out yourself individually if you need to go. Don't be too polite.
Thank you, Master. Thưa quý vị, lễ ra mắt sách Nghệ thuật Thiên Đàng và Người tình Thiên Cổ của Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư với chủ đề Vinh danh địa cầu với tình thương và vẻ đẹp thiên đàng đã nhận được sự quan tâm và cổ vũ rất nhiều từ những vị khách quý.
Ladies and gentlemen, the book premiere of Supreme Master Ching Hai's Celestial Art and the Love of Centuries, Alasis Vietnamese edition, with the theme Glorify Earth with Heavenly Love and Beauty, has received attention and support from many distinguished guests.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Hay tin về sự kiện đặc biệt ngày hôm nay, nhiều quan khách và nghệ sĩ đã gửi những thông điệp chúc mừng qua điện tử cũng như băng thu hình.
Being informed of this special event today, many artists have sent messages via emails as well as video to extend their congratulations.
Trước khi tiếp tục thưởng thức chương trình văn nghệ đặc sắc, xin kính mời quý khán khách theo dõi lời chúc qua bảng thu hình sẽ được trình chiếu sau đây.
Before we continue the enjoyment of our next performances, we would like to invite the audience to enjoy the following congratulatory video clips.
Wow. Thank you, thank you.
Đầu 首先，我们先恭喜千海湖上师在泰国所发表的《旷世情人天意》2本优乐版的新书发表会。第一，它必须要有一个意象，用意象去传递内心的一些感觉。所以呢，我们的大师呢，他是活在生活中的一位现实的诗人，他关心各种东西。所以他的诗表现的范围相当的多，他的对象也相当的多。那我想，第一个应该我们要谈到他的这个行者对象是众生，是广泛的爱。那么众生呢？众生，我想佛家说众生平等，他不仅把人去关怀他，动物他也去关怀他。诗里面我们可以看到他表现出来的东西是真善美。那至于《天意》这本书呢，就艺术，也就是当你看到美的东西，或你内心有所感受的时候，你可以透过不相同的符号把它呈现出来。我们看到大师的这个艺术创作里面，《天意》里面所呈现的出来的东西，它不仅有它的这个绘画，也有它的服装设计，甚至有珠宝设计。那为什么这样的一位宗教家，他有这么多的这个东西呢？因为他是一个多才多艺的追求真善美的一个宗教觉醒者，所以他无处不是诗，无处不是画，无处不是艺术。他已经把生活艺术化，艺术生活化。
Thank you， 谢谢。
É com muita alegria e honra que eu agradeço o convite de participar dessa festa belíssima, linda, que comemora, que celebra mais uma publicação inspirada do livro de um livro da Suprema Mestra Ching. As palavras contidas nos versos são palavras inspiradas que emanam o amor, a harmonia, a paz para todos os seres. É mais uma obra que a Suprema Mestra Ching presenteia a humanidade e que temos certeza que é uma canalização do Altíssimo, do plano maior para todos nós que aqui habitamos o planeta. A Suprema Mestra Ching, ela alia a expressão literária a essa consciência, e isso com certeza é um instrumento muito grande, muito importante de transformação das pessoas, do coração delas, da mente e do espírito. E dessa forma elas podem contribuir efetivamente para fazer do nosso planeta Terra um mundo muito melhor. Mais uma vez agradeço e estou muito feliz de compartilhar com vocês todos, com cada um de vocês que estão aí presentes, desse momento muito especial. Muita paz e luz.
Muito obrigado. Thank you.
Hello, I am Stijn Bruus. I am the author of a book, Dierendebakkelen, one of the few Dutch books about animal rights and the problems of the livestock industry. I just looked at and read the books of Supreme Master Ching. Their new books about poetry and their artwork. If you read them, you can really feel her compassion. It's it shines through this love of for all living beings. She takes you to a spiritual path to develop this universal love. Her poetry awakens a kind of empathy with all sentient beings. There are poems about the life of a pig in a pig farm. And so, yeah, her heart speaks of a lot of compassion. I want to thank Supreme Master Ching Hai. I congratulate her about her wonderful new book that she wrote, her poetry, The Love of the Centuries. One of the poems that struck me the most was Imagine It's You. The reason why, it's very simple, because it awakens your empathy to place yourself into another vulnerable being, a sentient being, like in the livestock industry. Imagine you are a pig, imagine you are a hen, whatever. And with this compassionate, empathic feeling, you develop kind of spirituality to enlarge your love for all living beings. So what struck me the most in the artwork and the poems of Supreme Master Ching Hai is that you can sense her kind of spirituality, kind of down to earth, in a sense that very connected with all living beings. Veganism, things like that, it's not putting yourself away from this world, but really do something about it, be active. If your compassion increases, then yeah, you will change your life, and then the world will change.
Nhân dịp ra mắt thi tập Người tình thiên cổ và nghệ thuật thiên đàng của Ngài Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư, tôi xin gửi lời chúc mừng tới Ngài Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư, chúc hội thảo thành công tốt đẹp. Những tác phẩm nghệ thuật này là những tác phẩm nghệ thuật vượt lên trên những giá trị thông thường, thể hiện phong mạo của người nghệ sĩ. Sự sáng tạo trong các họa phẩm của Ngài đã gợi nên trong ta một vẻ đẹp trong sáng trong tâm hồn, và ẩn sâu trong đó là thông điệp về lối sống thuần chay, lối sống vì hòa bình. Tôi rất ủng hộ thông điệp của Ngài Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư và xin chúc ước nguyện của Ngài nói riêng và của chúng ta nói chung nhanh chóng trở thành hiện thực.
Hello, I'm Victoria Moran, author of Creating a Charmed Life, and I'm here to congratulate Supreme Master Ching Hai on the publication of her two exquisite new books, The Love of Centuries and Celestial Art. It's a real pleasure to read something that combines art, poetry, genuine spirituality, and the serious message of what we need to be doing, and that is create a vegan planet in order to save our planet. It's one thing to tell people what to do, and it's another thing to inspire them as to what to do with beauty like these books contain. One of the chapters in Celestial Art is called With Divine Power, All Things Are Possible. And that tells me that it is possible for us to create a vegan world. And these books will certainly be part of that. Congratulations, may they meet with every success.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thật cảm động biết bao khi nhận được những lời khích lệ quý báu từ khắp mọi nơi trên thế giới.
How touched we are upon receiving such precious and encouraging words from around the world.
Buổi ra mắt hôm nay thật là tuyệt vời, ấn tượng không thể nào quên được. Nếu như mọi người đều chuyển sang ăn chay cả thì trái đất trở thành thiên đường là chuyện có thể là cầm chắc trong tay mọi người. Đấy là một điều tôi thấy sâu sắc nhất trong cái buổi này.
Khôi thì rất cảm kích và rất cảm động với cái tình cảm của sư phụ Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư dành đến tất cả, không chỉ loài người mà kể cả các loài vật cho dù rất nhỏ bé trên thế giới này. Nếu tất cả mọi người đều ý thức và nhìn nhận được sự việc như chúng ta ngày hôm nay thì có lẽ rằng trái đất chúng ta rất đẹp. Cho nên tôi cũng muốn dùng một cái sức lực nhỏ bé của mình để góp chung tiếng nói với mọi người, đó là vì một thế giới thuần chay, thế giới hòa bình.
Xin kính chào ngài, chúc ngài mạnh khỏe, sẽ có nhiều những tác phẩm, những tâm nguyện mang đến cho công chúng nhiều hơn nữa cuốn Người tình thiên cổ mà Hương Dung đã đọc và đọc rất nhiều lần, và càng đọc càng ngẫm và càng thấy nó sâu xa ý nhị, và tại sao lại tuyệt vời đến thế. Cái thông điệp mà Ngài đưa ra đây mình thấy hoàn toàn chính xác, và tại sao chúng ta lại không đón nhận, và chúng ta hãy đón nhận, và chúng ta hãy tỉnh ngộ đi, và hãy bừng tỉnh đi. Như thế thì trái đất này sẽ mãi mãi xanh và sẽ không có nhiều người chết oan uổng. Và qua những ân sủng của Ngài thì Hương Dung muốn truyền đến cái thông điệp của riêng Hương Dung, và cũng là cái niềm mong muốn day dứt của Ngài, và cũng còn của nhiều người khác nữa. Tất cả mọi người chúng ta hãy ăn chay, sống xanh để cứu địa cầu, và chúng ta hãy ăn chay để con người hiền hòa hơn và sống đẹp hơn. Cuộc sống sẽ mãi mãi tươi đẹp, và con người chúng ta sẽ mãi mãi thương yêu nhau, và chúng ta mãi mãi sẽ là người trong một nhà.
Thank you for your uplifting presence today for Supreme Master Television's rebroadcast of celestial art and the love of centuries. Glorify Earth with heavenly love and beauty. Please join us Monday, July 25th, for the conclusion of this grand event. Stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for words of wisdom. Blessed be all artists and art lovers, helping to elevate our world.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's poetry collection, The Love of Centuries, in English, All Axis or Vietnamese, Chinese, French, German, Korean, Mongolian and Spanish editions, is available at www.smchbooks.com. Celestial Art is available online at www.thecelestialshop.com for the English, Chinese and All Axis or Vietnamese versions. For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/EE.